Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy Sunny DEElight back again with another video. It's gonna be a banger today, that's for sure. I'm super duper positive. And guys, just go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, because it's finna be a banger. But anyways, let's get into the video. Yeah, so this story takes place last night, guys. Something super duper crazy happened last night. So I'm just chilling at my house, I get back home. Well, actually, I'm off. My bad. I'm off. I was gonna say I got back home from work, but no, I didn't get back home from work. I was off. So, my bad. But yeah, I was chilling. It was my off day, and my homie Cody, he picks me up, and I'm like, "Yo, what's up? What you trying to do?" He's like, "Hey, I'm finna slide," because we had been trying to smoke for a while, and it fell through every time. Work, family, other issues, just stuff like that, and it really bummed both of us out. But he said, "Yeah, I'm finna slide today," and I was pretty happy. I was like, "Yo, we finna chill, we finna smoke, and we finna do some crazy shit." So I wait for him. He says he got to go to a doctor's appointment, and then he'll let me know when he's on his way. He calls me. He's like, "Yo, I'm pretty much here. Like, get ready." All that shit. Excuse me, I just burped. But I'm just like, I get ready when you get here. He gets here, I get ready, and I start breaking up all this weed that I have, because I wanted to smoke it all. And I probably had like a good 8 grams. And I'm just like, yo, I only got 2 blunt wraps. So if we're going to make this work, we're going to have to go to the gas station. And he was like, yo, that's actually perfect, because I need gas for my truck. So I break up all this weed. And he just looks at me while he's playing on my PS4, playing Rainbow Six Siege. And he probably plays through like 3 whole matches. And he's just staring at me. And the whole time I'm just like, yo, you should help me like break this up. Because like I had some fat ass nugs, like the size of your palm and shit. It was horrible. And I had to break it all up by myself. I'm not complaining though. You know what? I rolled up all the blunts too. And at the end, it felt really good. But yeah, anyways, besides the homie Cody just being a lazy shit, it was chill. And we go out to this ditch by my house. We start smoking on this blunt, and we're over here trying to zero every single hit. And it's because that we were gonna be like, oh, we're gonna go to the mall after this, and then we'll smoke one there. So we didn't know like how long it was gonna be till we got the next blunt. So we wanted the high to just be as potent for as long as we can make it. But the craziest part is that while we're smoking at this ditch, like right behind, so there's this ditch and there's my houses, and then there's like this tree line, and I guess like the city had just came through and cleared it out a little bit. And the homie Cody, he's just like, yo, I just saw a flashlight down there. And I look at him and I'm just like, nah, bro, you're paranoid, man. It's the weed, bro. It's the weed talking. Cause he's always paranoid like that. We'll be in a dark place and he'll just be like, yo, what was that? I think I saw something. I think it's a ghost. And you gotta be like, nah, bro, it's just the weed. It's just the weed talking. So, he's like, nah, I saw this flashlight. Like, I guarantee you that I might be high, but 100% sure I saw a flashlight. So I'm trying to like get behind him and put my head in the same position and be like, yo, if there really is a flashlight, we gonna have to dip. Cause I mean, yeah, nobody really cares if you're smoking weed no more, but just in case it's somebody who does, you just don't want to be that person that meets the person who doesn't want you smoking weed, because that would be unfortunate. Am I right? But I don't see no flashlight, and then out of nowhere, all you hear is just like footsteps, like, and you just see this dude just running, like zooming up to us, and I'm just like, yo, what the hell? Like, how did he get here so fast? Because it looked like he was like all the way down the street, like in the woods type of shit, and he just got all the way up to the ditch super fast. He probably ran like 100 meters, like he was doing the 100-meter dash type shit, basically. Fuck up case I was trying to do the race type shit. But anyways, yeah, like he got there and he was like, yo, have y'all seen my dog? My dog is black. and I'm really worried about her. We were just like, nah, I'm sorry, bro. If we see her, we'll let you know. And then he just kept running, and we were like, dang, like, that dog must have been hella fucking fast to outrun somebody that fast, you know what I mean? But anyways, that was like the crazy part that happened while we were like smoking that first blunt. And really, each blunt has its own story, honestly. So we start heading up to the mall, and when we get there, you can just hear, like, the second you get to the first light that's in front of the mall, you just hear and you know, Cody, he rolls down his window, and he's just like, I think the fire alarm's going off in the mall. And I'm just like, nah, it's just the weed talking, bro. And we had ended up walking all the way to the front doors, all for nothing. You know, we tried pulling on the doors, each set of doors too. None of them open. We're like, all right, dang, we gonna have to go somewhere, figure something out. And I just look at him and I'm like, hey, I mean, while I was breaking up the weed, I did suggest, like, we should go somewhere fancy to eat, like where we can sit down, like not fast food, you know? So he's like, all right, go to maps and pull up some food places so we can decide where we want to eat and everything. I go to food, and I was like, yo, how about Genghis Grill? I've never really been there, and if I did, it was when I was like 6 or something. So I still don't remember. So he's like, all right, let's go to Genghis. And when we get there, we just make our food. I remember, bro, that shit look weird. Like, it's literally like a metal bowl, and then they just have like beef, crab, shrimp, but it's all like, it's all raw and it's uncooked, and you're just looking at it and you're like, bro, this kind of looks, it like, it makes you not want to eat, honestly. Like, you're looking at it and you're just like, it looks like somebody just threw up all the ingredients right here. But yeah, we get our food, we watch them cook it up, and you know, I was watching the Patriots game. My babies, the Patriots, they was losing to the Jets. I was hella fucking mad the whole meal. You know, like, Patriot would score a touchdown, we would get hella close, and then the Jets would come back, keep it 10 points ahead. We ended up winning though, so haha, fuck the New York Jets, they suck dick. But so we finish eating and we go and hop in the truck. And when we hop in the truck, his cousin calls him. He's like, yo, pull up, let's smoke. I got an abandoned building we can go to. It'll be super lit. So me and Cody were like, hey, say less, it's lit. And, you know, as we're on our way, we're turning on the beats, we're freestyling. Then we pick up his cousin. He's in here freestyling. Bro, he was on some other shit. That's all I can really remember, because, oh man, we were so high that night. But yeah, so we start going to this place, and he's like, yo, basically, you're gonna go back the way you came from, but you're gonna hit a U, and you're gonna take a turn on this road. This not a road, but kinda is a road. So he turns into this little fucking path, like little gravel road. It's not even dirt, it's fucking gravel, bro. And there's a gate. And we look at him, and the gate's closed, and we're like, hey, you better hope that this fucking gate opens. So he pops out the truck, and he starts trying to move the gate, open it, and he comes back to the truck, and he's like, yo, I can't get it open. So we were like, yay, maybe you can drive around or something, but we ended up not being able to drive around. It was just too much of a hassle, and it just didn't really work out. So we parked the car, and we just walked. It was a super, super long walk, super creepy. It was like 11 at this point. And basically, you walk straight, and then there's this little unfinished gate with a little, I call it like a little like pay station or check-in station building type of thing. Because it's not a full building, but it's one of those ones where like the person walks in and they can like look at the cars, and they have a little window. You know what I'm trying to say? So there was that, and then you keep walking and you turn this corner and there's an abandoned building. And he was like, oh, it used to be a lake, but I guess they filled it in with concrete now. And we're looking around, and there's tires everywhere. And then we start noticing the tires are like, they start making a little track, and we're like, yo, you took us to a raceway and you didn't You didn't tell us like we couldn't bring the whips. Like, why? That would have been so lit to hit the donuts, hit everything in the raceway. You know, it's basically a car meet spot. Like, you can tell there's donut tire marks everywhere. There's skid marks, like everything, bro. Skid marks, that's dirty. But yeah, so we start going through this building though, because we weren't really interested in the parking lot. It's like, it's just a little parking lot basically. Not even a racetrack, it's like a parking lot. We were like, okay, but we're here for the building. So he's like, all right, what staircase y'all want to go up? Staircase number 1, which is dark, or staircase number 2, which feels like it's gonna collapse. And we were just like, yo, we're just gonna go through the bottom first. And then his cousin's like, hey, what's that? I think I see a car. And we walk up to it, and it's just one of those construction vehicles. And these two dumbasses pop in that hole, and they're like, hey, I wonder if they left the keys in it. Like, yeah, of course, some dude who gets paid like 30 an hour is gonna leave the keys in a vehicle that his company owns, you know. But I did notice that there was a spray paint can right next to it, and I pick it up and I shake it, and it's full to the brim, and I'm like, yo, we finna go crazy and tag this place up. So, we didn't really tag it up. We just like, I know I put like my YouTube, and then the homie put his number there, and he was like, I wonder if some old creepy dude will call me. And that was funny. And then we pretty much left because I think Cody was like, oh, I'm worried about my truck, I don't want it to get towed because it's in front of the gate. So we go to get his truck out, and we're just like, yo, we got 2 more blunts left, and this dude brought a gram, and I got 1 more gar. So 3. Where are we trying to go? And as we're driving, we get kind of close to the high school we went to. And then Cody's cousin, he's like, yo, what about that one gated community? And it clicked in my head. I was like, yo, I always went there and smoked with my boys, Nick and Peyton, bro. And I mean, I don't know if I still have videos up with Nick and Peyton, but like, if I do, y'all know who those two are. And like Peyton, that's the homie, bro. Shout out Peyton. But yeah, we get to this gated community, and bro, we're big chilling. There's a pool, there's a park, and then there's a little there's like a big ass lake, and then there's a little walk around. And at first I'm like, all right, let's smoke at the park, and then we'll walk around and smoke. And we're rolling up, and then Cody gets so paranoid because this dude, he was walking around behind us, or behind me, on the little walkway, the dirt walkway, or the dirt path, and I could hear him talking on the phone. And when I said that, Cody and his cousin, they were both like, oh, he's probably calling the cops, man. Oh, he's probably super suspicious. And like, I had been smoking in this neighborhood since like 2016, 2017, so I was like, all right, man, this is nothing new. Like, the people here know, like, hey, we know the codes, and we know, like, y'all know the deal. We gonna come here and smoke at the park. So you know what I mean? And then we finished this blunt. Bro, that blunt hit like next level. I remember I took 1 hit and I ended up coughing, and it felt like my body was like going out of itself, and then back in, and then out of itself. And I just looked at Cody and I was like, yo, this is like the highest I've ever been in a fucking minute. And you know, we finish this blunt, we pull out the other one, we're like, all right, you see that bench all the way over there? We gonna start this blunt up, and then we gonna go over there. And I'm just like, all right, cool, let's go over there. So we're walking. I remember they started slapboxing and shit in front of this person's house, and their dog started barking, and I was like, bro, you really gonna slapbox while this person's dogs are out and barking at you? And they're like, I don't care. And I was like, all right, bro, but if they come outside, I'm running. I am not guilty by association. So we make it all the way to this bench, and we start smoking on it. And Cody's cousin has the bright idea to be like, hey, let's play baseball or tennis with the blunt. And if you don't know what baseball or tennis is, it's basically where you take a hit and you hold it and you can't exhale until the blunt has gone a full rotation back to you. And we just kept doing that. And the way that we were sitting, it was like Cody's cousin, me, then Cody. And the way we were hitting it was Cody's cousin, me, Cody, and then they would pass it to me, back to Cody's cousin, and then it would go back in the. It was a really weird thing, and like, oh man, it was the worst game of baseball ever. I remember when we were finished, I was just like, nah, bro, I'm done. I'm gonna sit out for a little bit. And then Cody was like, yo, I bet my cousin can't climb this tree. And you know, he's like, I think he's still 17 or something. So like, you know, he's trying to look all cool and shit, and he's like, all right, bro, I'm gonna go climb it. And then like 3 minutes later, all we hear is, hey, I need some help getting down, guys. And I go over there, and bro, literally his right foot is just stuck in between a branch and the mane of the tree. And I'm just like, yo, just take your foot, lift it up, and pull it back. And he's like, no, I can't. It's not possible. And so he has me and Cody hold him up by his back and his legs and gently like lift him down. And I'm just like, bro, you did not need that. You was just super high, huh? And he looks at us, and bro, he is so stoned. He's just like, yeah. And it was an amazing night after that. And I remember we took his cousin home, and then he dropped me off. I dapped him up. And oh, wait. Before that, we went to Taco Bell. And oh man, we ordered so much food. It was crazy. Taco Bell, y'all some real ones, because your food is trash, but the prices, chef kiss. Chef kiss on those prices. Y'all got amazing prices. Like, bravo to Taco Bell. Sponsor me, because, hey, I might not eat it, but I'll go sell it or something. But anyways, guys, that's the story. I hope y'all like it. I know it's like 18 minutes or something, but if you made it to the end of the video, let me know, because this is probably my longest story by far. And, yo, if you made it, just type down I made it, or hashtag I made it, and let me know that you made it to the end of the video. But anyways, guys, that's been the story of getting high and going to an abandoned building. I hope you guys appreciate it. It's been your boy, Sunny DEElight. Peace.